Hi guys, it's Abby at ZenishMom64, and today I'm going to show you a really quick process video on how to make these cute little rosettes. Some of these are made out of cardstock, and some of these are made out of paper cupcake liners. So let's get to it. Alright, first I'm going to show you how I do the cardstock version. This is 1.5 inch wide strips. The paper I had was actually a square, so I just made 3 strips out of it. And I've seen people score these on a scoreboard. I don't have a scoreboard, so I'm just going to do that old, you know, accordion fold. So, and obviously you want to try and get these as even as you can, but they're not going to come out even. I don't know if using a scoreboard would make that easier or not. I also have seen where people like to cut a zigzag in the edge so it has like a spike on the end of it. I don't have a tool to do that, and I'm too lazy to hand cut it, I'll be honest with you. So I'm just going to do this. Also, I really like the look of the glitter on the edge, and that would be harder to do with the spikes. I mean, I could do it, again, just lazy. I want to make it as easy for myself as I can. So, and some of the end of that will end up being trimmed off. I do try to make them about the same. So I use it to kind of help me. And just keep on folding. I also want to say these are inspired by Serena Bee, Eny Dunn, Sabrina Ann, and Joann Kelly. We're all on a group together for October dailies and October inspiration, and they've inspired me tremendously. And if you haven't watched their YouTube channels, I will put the links down there so you can find them and go watch them. I highly recommend them. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the ends and we're just going to glue them together. So, and I'm using Tombow Mono Aqua Glue. It's very strong. I really like it. Dries really quick. That's not right, sorry. Yeah, that is right. Okay, so I'm doing it so that when they fold over, they're connected. It's still kind of, oops, it slipped there. So it still folds up the way the accordion style. Didn't mess up my accordion fold. And I'm going to do the same with this last piece of paper here. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to cut this little end off. It's too small. Obviously, if you wanted a specific size, you can measure it out for that. I just eyeball it and do my best. A little more glue. I've seen someone make one out of 12 by 12 cardstock and make a wall design. That was actually Eny Dunn who did that. And it turned out really, really super cute. So I'm just folding it up and pushing it all together, just to make sure everybody's all nice and adhered. And then we're going to complete our circle. And I'm going to have to cut off this one too. My fingers are not working very well today. Alright, so now you've got this interesting looking cylinder type deal. And I've got 2 paper circles that I've cut out. And I'm going to use those to glue them down. So what you're going to do is just kind of fold it over. And then you get the nice little rosette look. And I glue the back of mine. This is 2-sided paper, so you could do it either way, but I put a little bit of glue in the center, and then I put some glue on my circle, and then I pop that right on top of there. Now this is where if your hills and valleys are particularly off, uneven, you'll know at this point. This is not too bad though. So I'm just holding it down so it glues. Glue, glue, glue. Dry, dry, dry. Yep, see, that will happen. So, turn it back over. I see people use hot glue on this too. That might actually dry quicker. I haven't used hot glue on these. I have on the cupcake liners. So, when I get this where I kind of want it, I put some glue in the middle because that kind of helps it hold together later. And then I go ahead and put some glue around this. And put some on the end of my, on the very edge of my circle. I also feel like my circles are not a good size. I think this is right around 1 inch. I have another 2.5 inch punch. That's not too bad though. And then I'm just really going to let that sit there and dry a minute. So I'm going to sit it over there, put a bottle of glue on top of it. And then I'll go ahead and show you, while that's drying, what I do with what I've done with these. There's 2 ways that I do it. One is like a medallion, a metal type deal, and the other is just a rosette. And I've seen people also cut the centers out so that you don't flatten the cupcake liner so much as you cut this out, and then you still get that effect. You can also get it through scrunching it up in the middle. If I do this style, I put a I put a large black circle first, and then I glue the ribbon on and cut it the way I want it, and then I put this on my first paper liner. On this one, obviously I didn't do that. It still has a black circle in the back because it just makes it easier for me personally. So I'm going to use a hot glue gun this time, and I'm just going to put some glue right on the edge. Come on, glue gun. It just gives it a little bit of stability. The only problem with glue gun is that it dries now, you know? Alright, so now I'm going to take my next liner, and see, they're the same size, so I need to scrunch this up in the middle to give it, to make it a little smaller, but it also gives it more of that rosette effect by doing that, by scrunching it up in the middle. And I'm going to use my aqua glue here. So you have a little bit of time to work with the paper, to scrunch it the way you want. There, like that. And then I'm going to put a purple one in the middle, I think. Or do I want to put a dot? Decisions. I think I'm going to put the dot on there because I don't know if I want to put the skulls. Well, then I need the purple. Let's go with the purple. These are Dollar Tree stickers. There, and you can do more. You could add fibers to it, ribbon. You could add a ribbon down here. I'm not going to. I actually like it very plain like that. I actually like that. So see, on this one I used some eyelash fiber around the edge and put some ribbon on it. And this one, these are embellishments, and this one's on a pop dot, and then there's some bling in the middle there, and there's a lovely little bat enamel dot. And I got this. These are all part of Serena Bee's stamp set, and this was part of her October Nights add-on package. Although not everybody gets the same thing. So, okay, so that's it on these. Now, let's go back to this guy, see how he's doing. Yep, he's good. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add glitter. And I'm going to just put some glue down. This is just white glue. This is just regular school glue. And this is just orange glitter. And I'm going to take my rosette and I'm going to roll it in the glue. Now you can kind of scoop it in the glue if you want to get a little more. Kind of like that. It's going to add more glue to the edges. And then roll it in the glitter. There, you got it. Now we're just going to add the cat. And there you go. So there are my, the way I make them. And I'll put all of them over here so you can see them. So I guess I'll tell you what these are. These are the printables from Johanna Parker, and it's a free download, and I'll give you the link to that. This is a rubber stamp that I have, and I used embossing powder that's white on it to get that look. See, I told you about this. This is a sticker from My Mind's Eye, Something Wicked. This is a sticker from Jolie's Boutique. And these are foam stickers from probably the Dollar Tree. So, and this one, this is from My Mind's Eye as well. All right, everybody, have a happy Halloween, and remember to be kind, be happy, and let the Wookiee win. See you next time. Bye.